This is a story not found in most history books, but one that has altered the course of a continent's future. Meet Dr. Alexandra Yersin, a name you may not recognize, but one that helped save millions from one of the most feared diseases in history. But to understand his critical role in history, we first need to rewind to the late 19th century. Europe and Asia were grappling with one of the worst outbreaks of the bubonic plague. Science, at that point, was struggling to catch up with the microscopic nature of diseases. The dread of plague loomed over cities like a storm cloud, silent but deadly. Enter Yersin, a French-Swiss scientist with insatiable curiosity. Yersin had been a student of Pasteur himself, working within a small but ambitious group that sought a solution to these global health crises. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. In 1894, during an epidemic that swept through Hong Kong, Yersin risked his own life and safety to join the fight. With little more than basic equipment, he set off on a challenging quest to observe and study the pathogen causing the plague. Working in makeshift labs with dubious resources, Yersin persisted. After cultivating samples from patients and rodents alike, he became the first person to isolate the bacteria responsible for the plague, Yersinia pestis. Naming the bacteria came much later. He had already moved on to solutions. Yersin wasn't just about discovery, he focused on healing. Once he pinpointed the disease's root, his next mission was a vaccine and treatment. His tireless work would eventually lead to the creation of a serum that helped cities combat and survive subsequent waves of the plague. European cities and Asian urban centers alike owe their resilience in the face of this horrifying disease to his breakthrough. But here's the twist. After reaching heights of fame in the science community, Yersin chose an almost reclusive life. He retired to a small village in Vietnam and focused on cultivating medicinal plants, far removed from the accolades his discoveries earned him. Dr. Alexandra Yersin may not be a household name, but his influence is global, his work life-changing, and his story unforgettable. And that you can't deny, that's the kind of story that you'll want to share. After all, understanding heroes like Yersin reminds us of what one individual can achieve when their mission is genuine, pure, and focused. Keep spreading these lessons of history, because knowledge like this saves lives in more ways than one.